Alright. So, last time I was exploring more of the Blue Forest. Ended up getting the purple key, which allowed me to access all those crystal gates that I couldn't get through before. One of them ended up cycling back around all the way up to floor 7, which ultimately led to a whole lot of nothing, though I suspect there's going to be a quest involved in that at some point. Yeah, my quick save was when I was trying to get the that one Kill Claw quest done, which I did. Let me just double check. Any new quests here? No. I don't think there was any new missions either. No. So at this point, I'm just free to do whatever. But it all will ultimately head up to, or head down to floor 15. And we'll see what kind of new stuff we've got there. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, that's an option. Just to confirm, I don't actually have any quests right now, do I? No, I don't. Okay. So all these guys are still gone. So... yeah, this is fine. Just gotta remember the path I took to get back to 15. What did I... oh yeah, I guess I was giving you maxed out on this. Might as well, yeah. Get that out of the way. That way. Yeah, knowing that those guys can just show up whenever they feel like it does worry me. Though at least it looks like they're always like a couple, like at least 1 or 2 spaces away, so they're not gonna show up immediately. So you have at least some time to prepare for it. Eventually, I'm going to have to start investing in something else. So it's just a matter of whether I want to go with Thunder. I have to bring these up to level 5 regardless. Now it's just a matter of whether I want to do the 10 cost or the 16 cost. But that is an issue for another time. So last time we ran afoul of the indigenous people who apparently we're violating some sort of pact that nobody alive remembers. Was there any other stuff? Okay. I was looking to see if there was any more flowers, but I guess not. Alrighty. Down we go. I thought there was a lot more stuff to explore, which is why I didn't come here last time. Sandy Barrens reached the 4th stratum. Alright, so did that open up new quests? Yes, there is. A traveler from far-off lands has reached Etria in search of the elusive 100 shell. Okay. This time we're tasked with finding a 100 shell, the shell of a 100-year-old tortoise. The client's from a small village far to the west, but he's collapsed with fatigue. He says he can't return to his hometown without this shell. I don't know why that is, but could you please find him a 100 shell? Don't know what that is, but alright. An adventurous fiancée pleads for someone to find her love who has disappeared into the forest depths. Okay. The client's lover entered the labyrinth by himself and hasn't come out yet. Have you heard of the landsnicked they call the Rainbow Swordsman? He's a nice kid who's always been wearing a rainbow-colored bandana. He's a pretty skilled explorer, but his guildmates were injured during an excursion, so he's decided to continue the investigation on his own until their wounds heal. Last she heard, he was going to investigate the 16th floor, which is where I was. He may still be there if you look for him. I hope he's alright. Find him before anything happens to him, okay? Alright. And they're both for money, so... Go ahead and save. Okay. You know what, just do that for safety's sake. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I'm not sure Yeah, liquidy conveyor belts. Oh, right. I'm discovering new controls methods that I'm probably gonna forget. Okay. Oh, I can't make any more? Huh. Okay, hold on. Idea. This is slower, but it'll work just as well. It'd be nice if there was a copy function or something, but... Crap. Okay, good. I didn't want to be in the middle of another fight when that thing pops up, comes at me. Especially when I don't know what any of these things do. But let's go. Sickwood. Oh, you poison me, I poison you. And, okay, that's for 79, that's fine. Boom. Okay, so poison is definitely a concern. And I need to invest 5... I need to invest 5 points to heal poison, but it does heal it from the entire party. And that's blind, so that doesn't help there. Oh boy. All right. Ooh. Yeah, new region, new enemies to get used to. Yay. Aha. Oh, that's a one-way trip, though. Okay. Which is fine. Alright. You are weak to fire. Alright. Ha! Just checking for secret passages. Yeah, and you're weak to ice, of course you are. Heated fur. So this all just loops back around to the beginning again. Gold deer. Okay, ice is no-go. That's another one-way. Shantae. The battles look like they kind of happen at any given moment. I'll show you something real quick in a moment. Basically, this little orb thing here, as it turns from blue to red, that means you're that much closer to having an encounter happen. So I don't think it's a set amount of steps. I think it might just be like, I don't know if it's percentage or what. Oh, wait, hold on. And then the usual nonsense. Beyond the narrow path, you feel a cold wind blowing through the spaces in the wall of trees. There seems to be a clearing beyond the wall, but you have no means of getting there. Perhaps it's a return trip? Unfortunately, this means I gotta loop all the way back around again. Okay, you are weak to lightning. Haha. Shiny horn. Yeah, I was boosting that up. Because I didn't really have too much else to do with you. Mantis is weak to fire. Silver Eye. Saber Maw. Okay. There we go. More heated fur. I had the wrong people targeting the wrong ones to make things more efficient. Alright. That way. Oh, and this leads downwards. Thankfully, I have the means of making all these marks on the map. I think... That goes that way, because I can... In my previous exploration, when I was looking at damage tiles, I was able to see 4 spaces ahead. So I'm kind of trying to make the most of that right now. Oh, we got treasure. Ah. Consumables that I haven't been using. Except... Fine. Oh dear. I don't like enemies that can attack everybody at once. Thankfully, they don't do too much. I was wondering why... Oh, that's why. I was wondering why Simon had higher health than Arthur. Now I know. Although I am having him focus on those, which might be the bigger thing to do right now. I'm curious as to what kind of equipment I'll be able to get from this stuff. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to go that way, but you know what? That's fine. I wanted to check out this way. So that leads to there, which is somewhere I've already been. That leads... Okay. There we go. At least I ensured that at least one of them died on the first round. Okay, so that leads that way. Looks like there and something there. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Alright. Okay. Weak to fire, like I figured you would be. Haha! It says something that I'm spamming a move that costs 16, and it's not even making a... It's not really making much of a dent in my TP supply. That's a mining spot. Steel chip. That's about all I'm getting for now. But at least I know it's there. Haha, preemptive. Alright. Where is this spitting me out? Spitting me out here. Okay. The fact that I'm dealing with so many of these one-way paths is not ideal, but better that I find this stuff now. And I should probably be looking to see if there's any special, okay, no special items from you. Go. Forward. Aha. Okay, there's nothing else that way. That goes that way and up, but goodness knows that's the only path I've got right now. Spaces up, and something beyond. And that leads back. That leads forward 2 spots. It also leads over and down. Aha! You are weak against fire. Actually, hold on. Given your health... Perfect. And if I'm reading that right, that goes that way. Ooh, okay. Down, over. Aha. And got more treasure. Isn't that an axe? No, it's armor, and I think that's one I've already got. Never mind. You know, you need this. You need this. Okay. Feels good to find equipment that's an improvement for once. I should have just actually used a spell on you. Okay. That continues on up. Okay, I am doing a quick save. Just so I can... Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm spending 16, but I'm gaining 12 of it back every round. Throb Vine. Oh, hello. Got in here? 1,000. Okay, wait to fire. Take care of the one that's easily dealt with, and then take out the one that's highly defensive. Thank you. One nice thing is that at least the poison does the same amount no matter what, which can be a blessing and a curse, but I'm going to treat it like a blessing in this particular case. Yep, and loop back around all over again. Okay, my inventory is fine, and this might actually be the faster way. Yeah. It's definitely faster. And I could just regen that back, no problem. Oh dear. Okay. Yep. Having warp is such a wonderful thing right now. Good for saving time. Although I realize I'm probably not taking the most efficient route through this right now. Aha! Continuing through the lonely forest of flowing sands, you notice a fellow adventurer. Am I about to learn Hexer? The black-clad, flame-haired girl notices your presence and turns to you slowly. You, from Wizardry. You've come far. You wonder how the quiet, wide-eyed girl with the small voice came to be here. You consider whether you should ask the shy girl or leave her to her own devices. You ask the Hexer Tlachka what has brought her to these sandy vales. In answer, the girl's gaze shifts to the flowing sands. I've waited here alone for you. I pass the time by listening to the sand. The flame-haired girl fixes you with her powerful, unnerving stare. I'm worried for Ren. She's bound too much to her past. It will crush her someday. Someone must expose the truth of the labyrinth before that happens. The girl's hand emerges silently from her cloak, holding a small golden bell. This is the cursed bell of my kind. May it aid in your journey from here on. The timid girl hands you the bell without another word, then goes silently on her way. You tuck the bell into your pocket, then watch the girl until she disappears. Alright. That's the Hexer class available now. A man-made hollow is in the tree before you, waiting to receive something. You remember the stone tablet dropped by the mysterious shadow not long ago. Perhaps it would fit here. You resolve to fetch it from Radha Hall's storage. Aha! Okay. Interesting. As you walk through the forest, a voice suddenly seems to ring out. You pause, looking around you, but nothing in particular catches your eye. When you return to the path, you see an adventurer's belongings scattered at your feet. Among them is a slightly stained, rainbow-colored bandana. Unfortunately, it seems the rest of them didn't quite make it. More health for you is probably not a bad idea right now. There's one more spot on the map. I want to make sure of what it is. Okay. But that pretty much settles this, clears out this area. But I need to grab that tablet, apparently. Unfortunate. You hand over the Landsnick's memento. Welcome back. The labyrinth can be harsh, can't it? I feel awful for the both of them. But challenging the forest alone, you're taking your life in your hands that way. Let that be a lesson to you, kiddos. Don't get overconfident. Nope, nothing new there. I hear talk of a class that can control monsters using nothing but a bell and a few words. They're known as Hexers, and there aren't many of them to be found on this continent. I don't know where you got it, but with that cursed bell, you can register Hexers now. Go ahead, try it. A new class, the Hexer, can now be created. Alright. Tormentor. What kind of stuff do you have? Solid strength, chance of binding, decreases recovery from status ailments, sleep, cursed, binding. And that's blind, and these are bind. Slight difference there. Damages all enemies whenever the user is hit. Curses the party to encounter more enemies. Interesting. So yeah, this is a big debuff class, which honestly I don't think I'll be using this too much. But I imagine that there will be a quest to bring one up to level 20, so I'll go ahead and make one here. For some reason, this feels like an Alucard to me, and I'm not entirely sure why. But I know it probably doesn't fit with Alucard's usual skill set, but for some reason, it just jumped out at me. But now that I have access to this, okay, still, that particular quest hasn't come up yet. Fair enough. Peaches. Steel sword. Shiny, shiny. Yeah, that's significant. And I need tendons for that. More steel chips. What was the thing that... So I'm gonna need fairy saps for that, which I have not seen yet. Alright. Oh, right. The whole point of coming here. How goes the investigation? We're still trying to translate the tablet you retrieved. Ah. You say the stone tablet may be necessary to proceed deeper into the labyrinth? One moment, please. I must confer with the chieftain on a matter this important. We meet again, members of Wizardry. About that stone tablet you obtained the other day. Our studies have revealed a few things that you may want to hear. The girl you met is of the forest folk, a race which evolved differently from humans. They consider their forest homes sacred ground, and seek to eliminate any human intruders. Like us! The forest folk seem to have been behind the deaths of many adventurers within the forest. Given that continued exploration of the labyrinth is vital to Etria's livelihood, further clashes with the forest folk are inevitable. That is why I will give you back this tablet and ask a favor of you in return. I'd like you to accept the mission I'm issuing, effective immediately. The details will be provided later. I do hope that you'll accept. Alright. That's the situation. I leave it to your judgment whether or not to accept. I mean, I don't really have much choice, do I? Of course. Why am I not surprised? The humanoid race of forest folk must be eradicated to allow further exploration of the labyrinth. If it's us or them, it's going to be us. I don't like this. It's making us feel like the bad guys here. You'll accept the mission then? Glad to hear it. Well then, let me give you the details. The chieftain has told you most of what you need to know. Your task is to infiltrate the 16th floor where the forest folk dwell and exterminate them. Honestly, were it up to me, I'd seek a peaceful resolution first, but the chieftain insists they are a threat, and that my views are too permissive. The chieftain says that we must protect exploration of the labyrinth, Etria's livelihood. In In which case, I have no objections. The chieftain speaks, and the Rada follows. Members of wizardry, I bid you good luck. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Okay, if I go this way. Actually, no. No, that doesn't work. I thought I'd be able to work my way up that way, but no, I cannot. I didn't realize that that was... Not that it matters too much in this case, but... A little bit of regen does the body good. As you suspect the stone tablet you fetched from Rada might fit here. As soon as you insert the stone tablet into a tree, a dazzling light engulfs you. When you regain your vision, you see that a new path is open to you now. Okie dokie. Down we go. Doorway into the unknown. You don't say. As you pad through the withered grass, a girl appears before you. With a stern glare, she speaks to you in harsh tones. Thou who overcame Koro Trangle, I concede thy strength, but for what purpose art thou here? Has man forgotten the terms of the pact with the forest folk, which forbid entry here? Yes. Despite the girl's civil words, her expression is one of pure contempt. You ponder several methods of response to her question. I'm not doing that yet. Has it been so long for man to have forgotten us? The girl seems to ponder this. Would that thou hast forgotten the forest as well. 'Twould be better for all concerned. The girl's voice is rich with wisdom. Eventually she proceeds, recalling something. The forest folk differs from man in that 'tis our destiny to protect this forest. It is our sacred duty to prevent humans from delving deeper into the forest. Are you at leave to say why? The girl's eyes never leave you during her harsh explanation. You hesitate to ask further. Is the ancient pact forgotten? The girl sighs crossly, disdain for you evident in her gaze. Mayhap thou want reminding. I shall tell thee if thou agree to quit this place afterward. She continues in this manner, her strange, harsh speech counter to her innocent appearance. In ancient times, the forest was born from the World Tree, and we folk were born with it. Mankind, living outside the sacred grounds, was entranced by its beauty and entered here. In the ensuing holy war against man, we lost many. Thus our people formed a pact. Man would stay in the sealed land, and we would withdraw forever to our sacred ground. Never would our two races again meet, for fair or foul. That is the pact of which I speak, that thou violate with thy presence here. The girl points at you accusingly. Thou wilt plead ignorance no longer. Proceed further into the forest at thine own peril. With this, the girl flees into the forest so quickly that she appears to vanish instantly. You have no way of knowing if the girl spoke truly, but your investigation must continue. One way. Oh. Hex root. Uh-oh. I saw something off in the distance. Nice. Well, there's no getting away from you. Alright. Okay, it's just another one of you. Alright. That is fine. Bang. There it is. Okay. You have no weaknesses. Okay. I didn't mean to defend. Fine. Haha. So that was just a whole lot of nothing. There's the tendons. I forget what item that was for. Maybe that was for the whip. Either way, that is something good. Alright, one more point in TP region, and then we're good there. Thing is, Cure 3 heals for a lot. So it's not even worth spending that much on that right now. HP up probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Patch up wouldn't be, well, with Healing Touch, I guess haven't really been paying attention to that as of yet, of late. I'll figure it out later. Aha. Nice crit. Not that it really mattered much. Back. Shiny. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep beefing this up. I'll max those 3, then I'll start working on these, and then I'll decide what I want to do after. Huh. And there's no way back, it looks like. Okay. Okay, that works. Ooh, 2 more tendons. Yeah, I think I'm gonna beef that up, just because Peace Ballad will make that be even better. Haha! Uh-oh. You sneaky thing. Doesn't matter if you're dead. Okay. Oh, right. I hadn't been this... Oh dear. I don't like this. Okay, I like it a bit more now. Oh. Goes even farther. Okay. It's fire. Haha. Oh, geez, I got both of your drops. Cool. What do we got? Hammer to 2. Oh, well, hello there. Haha. It's nice that I'm getting a good rhythm for some of these dumb things. And I'm actually using these in particular encounters to get some extra regen going. Okay. That way. Oh, that's two-way. Alright, cool. Deal with the tiger. Here we go. Oh boy. This is somewhat concerning. Haha. No sense using TP if I don't have to. Okay. And Sandy Pin. What is this? Oh, it's a helmet. Okay. Is it an improvement? You know what? Sacrificing agility, but that's fine. More TP is always good, especially when the peace ballad's going. Oh, that's unfortunate. I found a path that had treasure, but it's also I have to go back around the long way. Oh, you missed. There we go. Nyx Scythe. Alright. I don't like these large groups. They make me nervous. Good. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping for. I thought that would be a kill shot on the Hex route. Oh boy. Yeah, that sucks. Paralysis kind of sucks. What's my inventory? Okay, my inventory is okay for now. Nice. I'm liking them crits. Pretty soon we're gonna hit 50. I'm liking it. Alright, I think moving forward I'm going to split my skills between Fortify, On Guard, and HP up. That's probably best. Farther we go, nature's boundless horizon. There's a healing spot down here. A vast area opens before you as you climb down the steep slope. You feel threats all around you within this expansive expanse in the labyrinth. Whether it stems from forest folk or other dangers, extreme caution is called for here. You feel you should report to the Rada regarding the forest folk before going any further. Alright. If you're making me report in, I'll go ahead and do that. Aha! Doing this before I sell anything. To appease jaded gourmands, Jackson Restaurant has devised a new dish requiring 2 musks as ingredients, which I'm pretty sure I already have. This request is from Mr. Jackson, the owner of Etria's finest restaurant. You might remember him from his earlier request. This time he wants 2 musks from you. I hear you can get musks from the gold deer that lives around the 16th floor. Best of luck, kiddos. Yep. Really, I only... Under construction. The Carpenter's Guild is lacking 3 hard shards and 5 steel chips in its current project. Okay, you know the Carpenter's Guild that puts up all the new buildings in town. They need you to mine some materials for decoration in one of the projects. They need 3 hard shards and 5 steel chips. Good luck mining that stuff. Chef's demand. Another Jackson restaurant. With an unprecedented entree. You've already done a couple requests for them. They've got a difficult customer and want to make a dish that'll satisfy even him. But this list of ingredients he requested, I don't have a clue what he's planning. Anyway, that list is 1 swordfish fin, 1 dry peach, and 1 red beak. Sounds like it'll be tasty, but I still can't visualize it, you know? Work stoppage. A member of the Carpenter's Guild has had his construction project on B-17 disrupted by 3 monsters. Okay. So it turns out the deeper you go into the forest, the higher the quality of the lumber. Go figure. That's why the artisans of the Carpenter's Guild go down to the 17th floor to cut wood. Lately, though, monsters have been keeping them from getting the quality of wood they need. So their request to you is to defeat 3 sick woods so they can continue their work. Really? Do I not have 3 musks on hand? I only have 1? Huh. Okay. Halberd. Vine bow. Katana. Tiger coat. Tiger gear. And a new whip. Fortunately, that's not an improvement, but that is an improvement for you. And that is a significant improvement for you. Good. Sand twigs. Uh... It is a significant improvement for defense. Yeah, sure. Oh. Oh, and okay. Plate mail is just an improvement for you. Yeah. More defense is good. Accessories, no new items. There we go. Store that Amrita. And one thing I didn't fully realize is that storage is actually condensed. So it's not that I can store 99 items, it's 99 different kinds of items. Which is quite nice, better than I thought it was going to be. Right. Welcome back. How goes your investigation of the fourth stratum? What? You met a girl of the forest folk? A pact between the humans and the forest folk. An ancient promise. I feel that in the labyrinth's depths lies something that has been lost to antiquity. With your help, I hope to find out what that may be. The chieftain, though, honestly, I haven't any notion of what he is thinking. He has been calling in his two pet adventurers more frequently of late. Those two? Perhaps we should speak to him about this together. I've read your report. It seems your investigation is going smoothly. It says here you've met the forest folk, and they assert that the forest is theirs. By dint of an ancient pact, there seems to be no mistaking their claim. Regardless, if we accede to this, Etria will have no source of livelihood. The labyrinth and the explorers it attracts, they are the backbone of this town. We cannot lose that because of a long-forgotten promise to these forest creatures. Adventurers, the terms of the mission stand. Exterminate the forest folk at all costs, for Etria's sake. I don't like this. Their very existence, it is a threat, and must be removed. Have you finished discussing things with the chieftain? I think he was the one doing most of the discussing there. He seems quite insistent on the matter. He won't brook any discussion on what to do. They may look human, but you will have to remember in battle that they are not. I understand your reluctance, but you are the only ones we can rely on. It will be a hard-fought battle. I wish you luck. But I wonder, why won't the chieftain send his two favorites to do the job? Curious. Did any of these have a yellow item drop? Apparently you do. But I don't know what I did to do it. Oh well. Oh, hello. So, they've reached the forest folks' home. No adventurer has yet entered there. The Wizardry Guild. Something must be done about them. If the forest folk destroy them, all to the good. But if the ancient ones fall, we may require specialists. Even then, wizardry's curiosity may overcome even those warriors, in which case they would learn the secrets of the labyrinth. What foolishness. Even if the mystery is solved, nothing will change. None will profit from such a thing. Then why are you having me do this? I must be misinterpreting something. Because why are you having us slaughter them when you're just hoping we're the ones getting slaughtered? Sickwoods. The dry peach, that was from a sickwood as well. Dang it, I didn't mean to go that way. There we go. Okay. Figure just to make sure that that went where I thought it would. Although killing the Sickwoods might be a bit of a issue because I had already killed them all. No red beak from you, huh? Yeah, just taking the opportunity to regen. And unless somebody dies, it doesn't matter how much damage I take because it's just 1 TP to heal everyone. While you marvel at how the labyrinth could be so spacious, figures appear before you. Hello. It's been some time, explorers. How fare you? The warrior woman Ren speaks to you abruptly. Beside her is her constant companion, the flame-haired Tlachka. It seems the pair has been waiting for you here. Ren takes a slow look around the vast forest behind her before speaking. We heard from the Rada that you've come to deal with the forest folk. Is this true? The question has a doubtful undercurrent, as if the Ronin is unsure of your skill. The forest folk are guarded by many powerful monsters that dwell on this floor. Furthermore, it is all too easy to lose your bearings if you walk about aimlessly. Somewhere along the walls, though, is a secret passage. If you find it, it will lead you to stairs that take you below. The forest monsters will do their utmost to prevent that. Proceed with caution. Ren sighs, as one would when completing an odious task. That is all. We leave the rest to your skills. The two of them stand aside, allowing you to pass. If you are prepared, continue forth. Forest folk and the horde of monsters. If they make it through them to the depths. Ren gives a sidelong glance to the girl beside her, who nods and speaks quietly. That's why we're here, isn't it? For the sake of both the labyrinth and the town. The two of them fall silent and disappear to the forest. There is something weird going on here. And I don't particularly like it. Aha! Take out the healer first. Got a mining spot. Yeah. Oh, okay. Apparently, I hadn't fought against you yet. Okay. So you guys are weak to fire. Okay. Inside the vast forest, you find a small secret passage at what seems like a dead end. It seems the monsters the girls spoke of are beyond here. You decide this would be a good place to prepare before continuing down the path. The way forward waits silently and patiently for you to continue forth. Okay. So I found the thing. But Very good. Take out the healers first. It's always a good idea. And Alicia hits level 50. What was I doing with you? I don't recall. Oh, there we go. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and just explore all of this. Thankfully, there was a healing spot, so really the only one that benefited that too much was me. Yep, I was just maxing out that. Yeah, this is just one big, wide open thing. Ink stick. Well, that's a new one. Ah, and here's a take spot. This was mostly what I was looking for. Stuff like this. I thought I saw an FOE over there. At least I could have sworn there was. At least the combat in here doesn't seem too complicated, though maybe that's just because my build is such that I can mostly just set it and forget it. The fact that I can reliably take out 2 of them in a round is good. I saw shiny, and it's another take. There is an FOE in here, and here's a chop spot. All right. Huh. Okay. See, I thought that was going to be something that was going to be coming at me. That one looked like it was running away from me. And I see another one down in that corner, and now it's gone. I should have been healing. I should be healing because complacency. I know mapping this whole place out might not be the... Well, I guess I just feel like I've already found a couple of gathering spots, and I just want to make sure that I find them all, I suppose. I guess I'd be more hesitant about this if the enemies were more threatening, but they're kind of not. I mean, I'm able to handle them quite easily at this point. As long as I don't forget to heal when I need to. least now that I've gotten all the edges, filling in the rest shouldn't take very long anyway. Okay, my inventory is looking pretty good. Yeah, they're just appearing and disappearing. But they don't necessarily seem to be anywhere near me when they do show up. There was a... Yeah, I almost missed this. This was the whole point of me doing this in the first place. If nothing else, this is just a good source of experience. Yeah, the moment I get anywhere close to them, they bolt. Which I'm guessing, you know, survival instinct, I get it. One thing that does concern me is that eventually, I believe the level cap in this game is 70, if I read right. And once I hit that max, I'm not going to be getting any stronger outside of equipment improvements. And eventually that's going to give the enemies a chance to perhaps catch up with me, strength-wise. It's just a matter of when do I actually hit the level cap? This is Stratum 4. And I believe it goes up to... goes all the way up to 6. What's a mine spot? Did I already... Charge. The fact that I have been fighting all these guys, I assume that's not really going to endear me to them too much. For Shantae. Oh, yeah. Focus on maxing that out. Then I might max out the HP. And then I'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll invest into these to make them cheaper. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But with that healing spring, I'm about as strong as I'm gonna get. Or at least I'm about as well prepared as I'm gonna get, more or less. So let's dive in. Region is maxed out. Honestly, this probably wouldn't be a bad thing to invest in. Yeah. At least... Aha. And I was not paying attention. Oh. Okay, well, that takes care of that. So with that, I'll go ahead and make a quick save, just so I don't have to do all of that mess again. Sorry. Diabolics. Curse. Yay. I keep wanting to say that says 4 on the cost instead of 6. And the poison finished you off. Okay. That was one way. Okay. Oh, you are strong against fire. All right. But you are physically weak. Oh boy. I presume that's a one-way trip. Oh, you are just strong against all the elements. All right. Diabolics again? Cruella, never mind. Oh, lovely. Thankfully, Alicia was the one that attacked the party and not Simon. Never mind. Ow. Ooh! I did not like that situation one bit. Although, where did that other path go to? I don't remember what that is. 30 boost points. Okay. See, I got a silver eye from that one, but I'm not. But since that was a gold drop, I don't know what I did specifically to cause that. Assuming there was a specific thing that caused that, I honestly don't know. Alright. Okay, good. I just wanted to check and see if that was a two-way, if that was one way or not. And yeah. Now that my inventory is full, I am going to take the opportunity to warp and just... I know there's at least one quest that I can take care of now. That was the hard shards and the steel chips, yep. Welcome back, kids. Sheesh, this must have been a pain to carry out of there. I'll leave the rest to me. Don't worry, I'm not gonna lug this stuff around myself. I'll have one of them get it. Okay. Stone Art 2. Fairy wings, fairy robe. Dark Tunic. More Throb Vines and more Broken Eyes. Okay. Ha! Well, I mean, turns out that's just better. Sand Glove. Yeah, the Sand Glove, that's just better. That's just better. I lose TP from this, but you know what? That's nah. I'll leave that as is. More Sand Twigs. Right, Steel Sword. Which I already have. Never mind. I never use boost points. So. You've made a significant number of contributions to our records, haven't you? Little by little, we begin to understand more about the labyrinth. Our ultimate goal is to find every last scrap of material in the forest. And for that to happen, we'll need your cooperation. I hope you'll continue your hard work. That makes me think I've hit some percentage or something. Nectar 2's for sale. Interesting. No new requests. Feels bad that I'm still missing a musk on that. And the 100 shell. I have no idea where to get that from. I don't think I saw a source of red beaks either. Do I see red beak? I see red hide. Bird limb, red blade. Oh. Okay, so that I have had 100 shell. It was you. Okay. I'll have to remember where I found you at. But at least now I know. I'll have to dig into that later. Alright. Back in we go. It's a shame that I don't have a shortcut back to here yet. But all in due time, I'm sure. Oh, right. This way. Give me a musk so I can turn this one in. No. Didn't mean to defend. Okay, you are being stingy. I wonder. Broken Eye. I was mostly thinking maybe if I kill it on round 2, that would give me the Silver Eye, but not that in that case. So. In theory, given past history, there should be a consistent way of getting those yellow drops. Alright, fine. I'll move on. Don't want to spend too much time trying to do that. Oh, you are actively looking at me there. As tanky as these guys are, just focus all my efforts on one at a time. And that's why I was thinking it was something around of a round 2, of a 2-round fight. Because I've been getting them, I just don't know what I'm doing to actually do it. That's another Cruella. Oh, and you are actually not weak to any element. Good to know. Oh, lovely. Thankfully, the right ones got confused. That's what I thought. Uh-oh. Okay. And Arthur hits 50. Just being wary, just checking to see if there was anything sneaking up behind me. Thankfully, there was not. Bit of overkill there, but all right. And down farther into the depths we go. And that's about as full as the map could ever get. An excursion into despair. Interesting. In the dense-walled trees before you stands a hole that could scarcely admit a person. You peer at it, but nothing happens. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, yikes. very silly. Oh, hello. Focus on the stuff that I know their weakness. Red plume. I know I'm looking for a red beak. Up. Chop spot. Cross seed. And a sand twig. Lightning and ice. There's a red beak. Aha! No drops from you. It's down. Good. Oh, hello. Druid. I don't particularly like getting cursed, but alright. Another cross. These guys hurt. They don't mess around. Whew. More TP. After that, I'll probably do the HP up and go from there. Fine. Yeah, I figured that's where it was going to take me, and that's kind of what I wanted. Okay. Because if you didn't have a way of making your own maps on this, this would be a nightmare. Chop. Haha. Yeah, this probably isn't a bad thing, especially if Petrify is going to be a thing, because I saw that one purple fairy had that. I would rather not be subject to that if I can help it. those guys hurt. There's no denying that. Okay. Oh, you did have weaknesses. I forgot that you did. Here. Oh, that worked out. Nice. Didn't think I was going to get both of those druids in the first round. Okay. Okay. Whenever I see someone go down to below half, I start to worry. Actually. Perfect. Oh boy. And you're a Diabolics. And all you do is curse. That's fine. And the poison finished you off. Yeah. Okay. Where does this go? Feels like I'm going in the right direction. You know what? I'll do that instead. Oh. Okay. That just led to just one big loop for nothing. Alright. Fire on you. Not that it matters. Okay. So, the only spots I hadn't checked, there's this one, and this one. I think I've been everywhere else. You know what, I think... Oops. Maybe that would make a little bit more sense considering it basically screen wraps. Alright. And with that, I'm going to head back, see what stuff I can turn in, and end things off. Okay, so I don't have any quests to turn in, but I do have stuff that I gotta make sure I don't sell. Except I did sell that one, darn it. That was my fault. New whip. Luck staff. Coupon plates. Okay. Suddenly I've got a good bit of stuff to sell. It does improve your attack at the cost of HP, but... yeah, that's significant. Ooh. Okay. I mean, sure. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get new stuff for you. Okay, this is an improvement for you two. Good. Sandy Pin was something that... that, however... yeah. Wyvern mail. Interesting. And suddenly I'm actually low on money. Interesting. And I'm about to regret having sold all that stuff, huh? Young medic Seth has come up with a medicine for curing petrification. Thing is, it's still experimental. That's what she said to me anyway. She's looking for a petrified explorer to test the medicine. Now, they say there's a monster on the 18th floor who can petrify. You want me to get petrified on purpose? Getting deliberately petrified doesn't sound like my idea of a good time, but have fun. You're kidding me. Oh boy. Okay. Alright then. So yeah, I'll probably at least try to get some of these quests done And then I guess join me next time when we just dive deeper into the forest people's territory and cause an international incident. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.